What's up, guys? It's Frank here with another bracket game, this time between Aftermath Theory and SenegaloRuskov. It's going to be an IvI on the Bone Zone. To begin with, both of them getting each other's health cabbages. And yeah, looks like they're both going pretty much mirrored. They're going. Oh, that's a spicy build location. I don't know about that one. That's because he's going to be mining off of this this natural for quite a long time, and the efficiency lost from building diagonally is pretty significant. I really like it when people build, like they take care of the creep camps first and then build the command structure like in the camp, because that you get a little bit of health regen for your workers every time they return some luminite. But yeah, okay. Here's SenegaloRuskov with a sane person's shrine placement. Well, kind of, almost. Yeah, and the cheeky shenanigans we've actually seen people that use their hexen to try and aggro the creep camps to to scare off a dog or something like that. But then the dog ends up like body blocking the hexen if the hexen gets targeted, and then the hexen dies. I don't remember which game that was. It feels like it was a million billion years ago, but ooh, a spicy, some proxy vaults here are kind of cool. You know what? We don't see enough proxies from non-celestial players, actually. Like, it would be kind of cool to see someone setting up like double vaults here on this path, or it's a mirrored map, but or yeah, just something like that, something where like your opponent just has zero time to get ready for it. The only problem is that infernal production structures feel like they take forever to actually build anything. With Theory going for a macro build, but he definitely needs some army units out of the map. Let's see, do we have our first fiend coming on by? No, not yet. Alright, but it doesn't really matter. Just, the Conclave's coming out, that'll be nice. Fiend walks by and does catch the proxy vault there. Oh, right when Senegal is trying to be a cheeky, sneaky boy and trying to creep around the side. Oh, but he is going to get the vision camp. So what's really annoying about the vision camp is that the vision will actually give vision of, I think, everything that's around the Luminite mine. So you actually you get the chance to do a lot of artillery damage if you have this vision camp, and if you park like Hellborn or Atlas is right here, you can just lob shots forever into that Luminite mine. Theory's in a spot of trouble here. His Therium Expo has gotten spotted, and he does have a Magmadon out. That's actually kind of nice. But it's taking quite a bit of damage now. Half health, it's still pretty viable. It's not like he has to abandon it or anything, but... Oh, Magmadon! I think just the Magmadon auto attacks. There we go. Getting the stomps up against the gaunts is pretty nice. Superstone goes down for Theory as well. I'm sure he didn't like using all that Animus to call down the Superstone, but really, you need some static D over at this double Therium anyway. It's fine. Okay, so things are going to slow down, but I think it definitely feels like it's Senegalo that's ahead right now. Theory's got more supply, but Senegalo's been kind of more out on the map, and I think he's got an opportunity here to actually he could and probably should take this energy regen camp. Actually, or you could do what some of the Korean pros did in the Soup Invitational. Kill off the creeps for the bounty reward and then not take the camp so that it's not telegraphed that you took the camp on the minimap. I really like that. Okay, so Senegalo's got his third shrine coming online shortly here, and he's going to be fighting in front of his own iron vaults, which has got to feel pretty nice. But I think nothing he has is going to be able to deal with this Magmadon. Oh, alright, nice Nightfall Infestation. Magmadon's going to stomp on forward and make sure that oh no! He could have had those. He could have had those fiends. Whole lot going on at Papa John's. Wait. Oh no, but Senegalo doesn't have. He doesn't have plague axes, so he's not generating fiends as the fight goes on. That's unfortunate. Superstone does go down outside of Senegalo's third, and now it's a yeah, Magmadon versus Magmadon. But Theories is a little bit lower on core health, definitely lower on white health. Oh no! There we go. Theories got another Magmadon to back him up. Should be able to start chipping away at a whole bunch of this army. There we go. It's the parade of Magmadons happening again here. Senegalo's trying to go after the Gaunts, but they managed to get away fast enough. No! And nice Nightfall Infestation drops, but I don't think it's going to be doing enough damage to these Gaunts to actually take them down. They managed to stick around and keep DPSing down that Magmadon. Hexen's next on the chopping block. Does manage to get a Skull of Cheddar off on the on that Gaunt, but now it's just Theory's army left over, and he can continue to attack at his leisure. Throws down his own FG. I do like that. Tim C in the Discord said that their initial vision for Shroud in universe was that it worked kind of like Mist, like something that was kind of misty. Oh, beautiful lash on the Hellborn there, but he needs something else doing damage to it. Oh, there's the GG from SenegaloRuskov. I guess he didn't need something else doing damage to it because that got him the game. Theory goes up 1-0. On to game 2. Alright guys, let's get into it. Game number 2 in the best of 5 between Theory and SenegaloRuskov. It looks like it's Theory's turn to try and do a proxy. Cheeky little proxy here with a very far forward Iron Vault. And he's got another imp that's coming forward to build something. What does he want to build with this imp? Being down 2 imps for the mining in the very beginning is significant. It's quite a lot. Oh, does he build a... Okay, Shroud Zone. That's interesting. Do we have any army units out yet for Senegalo? I don't think we do. Alright, so he's got 2 Iron Vaults on the way and a single Conclave. I think he's worried about getting rushed here, and rightly so. It looks like... Yeah, it looks like Theory's just gonna happily munch away on the shrine if there's no response from Senegalo. But the Conclave finishes up, and yeah, instantly 2 Gaunts pop out. Not before they try to get that skull down, but not before they one of them gets infested with a skull. Oh man, that's a brutal position to have a What is it? Did he pull the boys? Did Theory pull the boys? No, he didn't. Oh no. Okay, no, this is just Theory dancing around with his fiends. He's not getting much done actually. We don't see a whole lot in the way of reinforcements either. I mean, we see the Brute, but is it gonna be able to do enough? I don't think so. It's simply too slow. It's just too slow. Oh man. Oh man. It's quite a few Gaunts going down. Oh, and the shrine's so low. No, Theory, and he's gonna lose his Hexen as well. Ah. No.
What?
Ah, that's too bad. That's too bad. Yeah, what is about right. That's how I feel about it. Alright, so we see Senegalo throwing down a meat farm. And is Theory going to do anything with his proxied vault anymore? I don't think he is. Oh no, we've got a bunch of fiends attacking the natural here for Theory. This might be, yeah, he might have spent too much on that first attack. I think there's no way he can save this, right? Yeah, these fiends are just going to continue to be regenerating their white health as time goes on. Will they be able to get the shrine though? No, I don't think they will. Oh man. So both players have their shrines very low, but Senegalo has his already saturated. It is is interesting to see that neither player's gotten their health camp yet. Theory's working on his right now, and I think he desperately needs, like, more than the buff, he needs the resources from it. Okay, so Ruskov does see the vault in the center there. I don't know if he's going to do anything about it. Let's see what upgrades he's got coming online. I don't see any upgrade structures. Yeah, there's the ritual chamber coming online now, but he's got nothing in progress. Wow, that's a bold move. Making his great, like, throwing tier 2 on a greater shrine with only 140 health. That's like, I don't know, that's literally 2 shots from a Hellborn, and that this greater shrine is dead. He'd be reset back to tier 1. And speaking of spicy attacks, here comes a little pack of fiends. Are they gonna come by? Are they gonna get a run by done? Nope, they see the Magadon and they're like, no, that'll evaporate them. Fellhogs come by and they go, get him! Get him, boys! Yeah, and the fiends want nothing to do with that nonsense. Theory's back here. He's got another conclave coming up. He already had a couple conclaves to begin with. His greater shrine's going to be in his main, but we don't see any upgrade structures from Theory just yet. Over here, yeah, Plague X has already started, so Senegalo's got the advantage for starting the upgrade a lot sooner. What was that stomp? I don't know what that stomp was for. Oh, 22 health left on this shrine. Oh my goodness, you just need a couple of gaunts. You literally need like 2 gaunts to go breathe on it and it'll be done. But yeah, Theory knows the attack's coming now. He might have spent a little bit too much money on the offense, so he's gotta chill. He can come back here with his brutes, but more Magmadons, more better. Theory actually has more. He's got 2 Magmadons to Ruskov's 1. Ooh. This Gaunt drop is something else that I think Ruskov could definitely use. Because he has fallen behind in the creep count a little bit. He needs to be getting creeps. Actually, no, I think Theory just needed to get those creeps to stay even on eco. His shrine was a little bit further behind, and when it did pop, it took a little bit longer for him to saturate it. No, 1 health! 1 health, are you kidding me? Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's it. That's the most injured a greater shrine will ever look in Stormgate. At least in this patch. Oh, Theory. Theory. Literally just needed 1 more attack to come out. Alright. Does he get out with all of his... Alright, yeah, all of his Gaunts and Brutes get out. Did he get much done, though? I think not. It's fine. Senegalo not controlling his Magmadon the way he needs to, unfortunately. There we go. His other Magmadon makes the path wide enough. But does Theory see this? Does he see it from the high ground? I don't think he did. They're just close enough to each other, but I don't think they actually saw each other. Theory backing way up from his Luminite mine, and yeah, the 2 armies are going to clash. All the stomps coming down at the same time, but Senegalo's got 2 Magmadons to Theory's 4 Magmadons to Theory's 2. Wow, words are hard. I feel like this Reaver though is going to be doing his fair share of work, but Senegalo's trapped so many Gaunts and behind all the Magmadon stomps. Theory GG's out. He's just bled way too much. On to game number 3. We're tied up 1-1. Alright guys, game 3. Looks like Ruskov is going to get the early scout on Theory first. He's going to see that shrine going down, and if I were him, I'd like the moment you see that shrine, I think I would turn around and not let slip that you know where your opponent's at, and kind of let them not know that you know where you're at. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit too mind gamey, like not letting your opponent know that you know where they spawn, and just kind of forcing them to scout around. Like, look. How long would it take this Hexen to figure out where his opponent is? Actually, I think it doesn't matter, because now that Theory knows that Ruskov isn't in the top right, he knows that he's either cross spawned or laterally spawned. So in that instance, you make your third, if you're Theory, right here, I believe. Just so it's the furthest away from wherever your opponent spawns, and it's the shortest walking distance for your imp. So instead of your imp having to like go out, turn a corner, and then come down here for this extra Luminite, they can go out and then walk over to, yeah, that mine over there. Alright, so we're going to see Theory's Hexen just chill right here. Wow. Ruskov going for a super fast double Therium. Super fast double Therium shrine. I like to see it. And the more, so I know a lot of people have been saying that creep camps are a little uninteresting at the moment. I disagree. The more I've been playing, the more I realize how much, like, creep camps can be a mini skill check if you really want to, like, optimize stuff. Oh, Fiend run by into natural of Ruskov. Fiends get, I don't know how many kills they're going to get. Not many, I assume. Oh, no, two of these Fiends get trapped in the in between the structures. No way does Theory leave with 5. That's disgusting. Theory getting out of there with 5 of his, I don't know how many Fiends started off in that attack, but I shouldn't have had that many leaving. And I think he got 1, maybe 2 imps. Definitely worth it. Absolutely 500% worth it. But what do we have going on here? So Ritual Chambers, 2/3 done. We don't have a Ritual Chamber here. We don't even have Tier 2 done yet for Senegalo. Alright, let's keep an eye on this Ritual Chamber. It's almost guaranteed to be Plague Axes first. What'll be really interesting, I think, is if Senegalo goes for Theory's Vision Camp and then goes for the Siege Camp. Because that Siege Camp's pretty good. It's even better when it's when you keep it in the back line and kind of screen for it. The only downside is that it takes so, like, the backswing that it takes to attack is pretty long. That end, as an Infernal, you have so many Fiends, and the AoE from the V5 rocket launcher is so big that you're almost guaranteed to get friendly fire from it. Oh, Fiends getting around a Brute. No, they don't. They see a lot more Brutes backing on up there, and they want no part of it. And Theory's got a Magnodon out. And I'd be very surprised if he doesn't go for this Therium camp. There we go. Oh, he needs that Magnodon to actually be doing damage, though. Or honestly, something that I'd like to do is, if you've got your Magnodon here, you start stomping here, and you like take out these trees, so that way you have more surface area for your Fiends and your Brutes to attack. A single Brute run by? I don't think I've seen that before. But hey, if it got any damage done, it's well worth it. Alright, Senegalo's got quite a few workers going on his double Therium here. And oh, he's got a Shadow Clef coming online, so I think he's gonna be wanting Spriggans here. Reaper's Rush on the way for Theory. Hellforge also coming up. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit of money sunk into tech structures all at once. Not that you have to. Not that you have to space them out at all, but you know, if you suddenly need a whole bunch of army, having 2 tech structures that are under construction right now aren't going to do a whole lot of good. But yeah, looks like both armies are going to be mainly staying at home. They just want to defend. They want to macro up. I wonder if they're both pretty confident in how much income they've each got. Ooh, spicy Gaunt drop. I love to see it. But what is over here for defense? Oh, the Spriggans. Yikes, that could be pretty lethal. Oh, and the Fellhogs too. Oh yeah, and these Spriggans are gonna be really. Whoa! What was that? You definitely did not mean to throw your Superstone down at the opposite end. Or was that like a panic and he clicked on the mini-map kind of thing? Anyway, while the Gaunt drop's going on, is Theory gonna push in the front door? No, I guess not. And that drop gets completely cleaned up. Oh no, that was... I don't think that was worth it. Granted, Theory is still up by about 30 supply. 30 supply exactly, actually. And, oh man, is he gonna infest that? No, he does. Okay, now Theory's going to go for this the double Therium Shrine. That's a problem for Senegalo. Senegalo, actually, I think could send a single Shadow Flyer forward to intercept these Shadow Flyers! And he doesn't. Okay, that's a lot of infested Theory army right here. Senegalo trying to do a flank from the southeast here with his own Magmadons, but nothing is stopping. Why is nothing stomping? Senegalo GG's out of the game. Alright, I guess he just had way too much on his front door. Yeah, and losing the double Therium's pretty rough too. Alright, Theory goes up 2-1. GG's, guys. Alright, guys, here we are in game number 4. Here we go. Best of 5. Between SenegaloRuskov and Theory, the IvI. Oh! Oh, they actually got a couple of hits off there, too. How hurt was this, They didn't kill it, though, right? Where did the Hexen go? Did they kill the Hexen? No. There's no grave. Oh, it was that, here we go, it went all the way back here. No, it might have just taken one hit. One of the telegraphed attack hits. Theory holding off a couple seconds to get that the health cabbage, just because he knows that he's going to continue to take damage as the skull continues to tick down. Whoa! Oh, is he gonna get it? No, no, he's not. He doesn't want to die for it either. I don't blame him. Speaking of taking a lot of damage, Theory's Hexen takes a couple of hits on the way out, and he's not going to chill on Shroud. He should, though. No, I guess he just wants to get that health camp started and over with. Conclave and a Vault out for both. Well, Conclave's almost out for Theory. And Senegalo is going to be a little bit faster on getting his camps cleared here. I know that it can seem like camps clearing is kind of a, alright, you take yours and I'll take mine, we'll meet in the middle of the fight. But the timing at which you take one is pretty important, because the sooner you can kill... Oh, that brute barely lives. The sooner you can clear out a camp, the sooner you can use that money to go build stuff, or like go harass your opponent who's trying to take camps. Or even start taking your opponent's camps, and that's resources that they don't get. So I like to see people being very, how do I say it? Very eager to take camps. It's nice to see. Speaking of, yeah, here's Ruskov coming over to take Theory's Vision camp. Sends a single fiend over to the ramp to catch. Oh, there's the imp that was I was going to go build the third, and then he manages to get away. And he's going to start contesting the health camp. Is he going to be able to prevent it? Nope. Yeah. In theory, Speed would be fighting on his own health camp, which would make him let him win the fight. Alright. Theory's Fiend isn't going to get away. But Theory's army is now in a pretty interesting... Okay, no, he backed off. He backed off. I thought he was going to get trapped between this squad, and he was going to get stuck on the ramp, and that would be kind of the end of his army. But did manage to pull his army back kind of by his third, and he's going to defend that. And Senegalo has his... Okay, no, his shrine's done. He should be saturating this. Oh, but it doesn't... His natural's not even saturated yet. Oh, no. You know, I used to really dislike when people would build shrines faster than they can use them. Then they can, like, start mining from them. But for Infernal players, just having the extra charges for imps is super nice. Because then you don't have to spend money on the... Whoa, here we go. There's a fight right outside of this vision camp. Excuse me. Looks like Senegalo is actually... I think he could get the better of this fight if he didn't... He needs to stop, like, move commanding his gaunts around. I think he could have gotten a lot more damage done there. Probably doesn't help that Theory's Magmadon showed up, and it's pretty scary. But I wonder if he's slowly baiting out Theory's Magmadon to be way out of position. Because, look, it's... Yes, the Magmadon is a frontline fighter, but it needs to be backed up by DPS behind it. Otherwise, it's just going to get sacrificed. And no one wants to donate a unit that's as expensive as the Magmadon. Nice stomps coming on forward. Doesn't have Demon Leaf Tremors just yet. Doesn't have Soulforge Ascendants. Does have Plague Axes. Meanwhile, Senegalo, no Soulforge Ascendants. Yes, Plague Axes. And I don't see any Magmadons out for Senegalo just yet. Yeah, no Hellforge either. You kind of need that for your Magmadons. Alright, game's going to slow down. Theory's just going to go back home. Actually, he should be defending his fourth as it comes online here. Or he could be stomping down these trees. That's one of those things. Like I'm sure that's not the case. But I know what I do whenever I'm like when I don't know what to do next is I just move my army home. Because I don't want to be caught out of position if I'm out on the map because Infernal armies are so slow. So I just keep them home defensively and keep on like, you know, is there tech that I need? Are there mines? Is there Therium pockets that I should be saturating? That kind of thing. Yeah, Senegalo's ahead a little bit in supply count. Not all that much, but honestly, I'm surprised. We're almost at the 7-minute mark, and we're not crossing the 100 supply count for either player yet. We're getting there, but hasn't happened just yet. Luminite can't falls to Theory. All right, in Theory's supply did catch up. Oh no, Senegalo's supply block. That's a painful moment. No one likes that. Oh, and here comes a gaunt drop from Theory. And the imps aren't being evacuated. The Superstone does get dropped as well. The Shroud Stone's gonna try to... Okay. It did try to defend, and it did, but every single gaunt does get out. I don't know. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Senegalo's sending a couple of Magmadons. I think this third is basically forfeit now. Yeah, while that attack from Theory was going on, Senegalo came over here and just like frontal assault said, you know what? You want to play these reindeer games? We can play these reindeer games. Theory trying to defend with his one Magmadon, Senegalo's two, but Theory's gone backed away from it. Yeah, they keep on backing away and not doing damage for some reason. They need to be staying there, and I know that they're really squishy, but not getting that DPS where you need it is, I think, really hurting him. Senegalo's stomping Magmadon comes on forward and is going to start doing damage to these imps. He's also killing most of Theory's army, and he's up double the supply of Theory. There's the GG. Theory bows out, and we're tied up going into match point. Game 5 in the best of 5. GG's, guys. What's up, guys? It's Frank here with the final game in the best of 5 between Theory and SenegaloRuskov in the Oriole Stormgate Tournament Invitational number 4. So we see Theory up here in the upper right getting a double Iron Vault opener, and Ruskov's using, gonna go for the Vault Conclave. Looks like Ruskov's gonna be ahead to begin with on his camp, just like he was last game as well, and that ended up being a victory for him. And I think there's a lot to be said for being judicious in getting creep camps early and quickly. Yeah, the faster you can, honestly, sniping your opponent's camps is really good as well. Oh, if these fiends could make it over there and start harassing Theory's camp, that'd be extra cool. I think he doesn't have enough time. Well, no, those fiends could have made it across the map. I think they'd just be dealt with pretty quickly, and with 2 brutes and a bunch of fiends helping out on this camp, it probably wouldn't have done much. But small victories, small gains. Vision camp goes down. All right. Oh no! The proxy vaults get spotted, and this lone. Yeah, this is exactly why I always build a meat farm. This is one of 2 reasons why I build a meat farm inside of the health camp after I get it. 1. So that it prevents exactly this. No one wants a single fiend getting rid of your global passive that impacts your entire army. And 2, the Fellhogs help tank some of the shots, and it's very nice, especially at the higher levels where like those really powerful shots get soaked up by a Fellhog. Anyway, Ruskov is here at the front door of Theory. Theory having to back up into his looks like he has to back up into his main. And Ruskov not pressing the attack. What's going on? Yeah, there's a couple of Shroud Stones here, but I don't know that that's enough to back away from. That Shroud Stone right in the mining path is pretty. I think that's going to impact the efficiency quite a bit. But anyway, Ruskov says, "You know what? You're going to be stuck there. I'm going to run around and grab all of your camps." I think Ruskov could have pushed the attack there. Well, it's too bad. All right, and Ruskov's shrine is so far behind. Oh no. Yeah, he spent so much money getting his army up and scary looking that he didn't have enough money to build the shrine and get it going. And the build time on the shrine is pretty significant. Yeah, here it is. It's still building while Theory's mining off of his. He does technically have 10 imps mining, but the extra time that it takes, like the 2 patches in the center of the Therium or of the Luminite rock, he doesn't get to like make a short trip back to his shrine to return the Luminite. So that could definitely it impacts his efficiency, but hey, he's actually got imps mining off of it, whereas Ruskov has a single imp. Well, okay, now 4 imps mining off of his natural. Plague X is about 3/4 done. Skull comes by and doesn't see anything too interesting, honestly. I think that skull would have been better served as I don't know, infesting something or doing a dot to something or keeping an eye on the opponent's army. Theory coming over with a whole bunch of gaunts. Catches Ruskov's army kind of derping around here. It's a lot of fiends, but don't see a whole lot of bulk. Ooh, nice Nightfall Infestation in the back line there of Ruskov's army. And the Magnodon's going to come forward and start stomping his way forward. Takes out a bunch of trees. Takes out a Brute, a couple Fiends. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, Ruskov's army is going to stick around on the Shroud for a little while longer and get more. Does he want a permanent effigy there? No, I guess not. Having a permanent effigy is really good, just for just for keeping your. Oh, he doesn't have Plague Axes. Ruskov doesn't have Plague Axes. No, that'll be devastating. Actually, he's not gonna be able to generate Fiends off of his opponent's deaths. Oh, that's brutal. Okay, I do appreciate the micro though, like making sure that his Magmadons are at the front line there. Please tell me where's his shrine? Not a shrine, his ritual chamber. Oh, Ruskov doesn't have a ritual chamber. He's not gonna have Plague Axes up forever. What? Plague Axes are mandatory. They're like, it doesn't matter what the matchup is. They're just mandatory. Fiends coming by and doing a bunch of damage to this shrine that's still under construction, but they do get shooed away pretty quickly. Nice lash on this Magmadon, but Senegalo's Magmadons are going to stomp on forward. They're going to keep chasing down these Gaunts. The stomps run out there right when they get into good surface area with them, which is unfortunate. Senegalo's Fiends are trying to do what they can, but everything gets Nightfall infested and slowed, so they can't really leave all that much. Weaver doing fantastic damage to these really high max HP Magmadons. Do we see another lash? Are we going to see another lash? All right. Yeah, the Weaver's definitely got the mana for it. Decides not to though. Man, pulling another Magmadon and bursting it down would be really good. Oh. Theory's having to defend his, well, I guess technically his fourth if you count the Ethereum Shrine over here. But it is fully saturated, so he's getting his money's worth right now. Well, Senegalo's got to figure out what he wants to do. He's got. I'm actually really surprised these two vaults are still up. I would have thought for sure that Theory would come forward and be like, "All right, your proximity vaults have stood for too long, Mr. Aftermath man." But oh, there it is. Yep, one Magmadon for free. Well, not for free. It does cost the Weaver some energy. The Weavers don't regenerate energy all that quickly, but they do if they're in the energy camp. You know, I never thought about it, but keeping a Weaver in the energy camp might prolong its usefulness. Then again, they're not as tanky as they once were, so they usually go down. They usually go down while they've still got enough mana for another lash on them. It's not like mana is the limiting factor there. Oh, big Nightfall Infestation goes down for Theory as he tries to retreat. And do we see? All right, Nightfall Infestation goes down for SenegaloRuskov. No reverse card. Theory starts stomping on forward, gets great connections with a bunch of the brutes. Meanwhile, Senegalo pulling his Magmadon back, unfortunately. No, he needs this Magmadon to be in contact with these Gaunts. Instead of just sitting there fighting with the Weaver. Senegalo's getting the better of this fight, though. Theory has to drop an emergency Super Stone. There we go. And he does manage, his Weavers do manage to take out Theory's. And now Theory's just sitting on a giant Gaunt Ball. I think a Molten Touch, or 1 or 2 Molten Touch Hellborns would clear a lot of that Gaunt Ball out. But you know what else would clear it out? A Magmadon with both of its upgrades. Yeah, the move speed upgrade for the Magmadons would be fantastic right here. Oh, you've got Weavers. You can burst down this. Yeah, there we go. But is he actually going to move his Magmadons into the worker line? He should. Or are they too big? They might be too big to squeeze between those two meat farms. Holy choke. The battle of the choke point here between Theory and Senegalo. Meat Farm staying alive as long as it can. Oh, those Weavers just move forward trying to attack, but they're in front of a bunch of really low max health units. It's not like they're getting the best. Senegalo with the huge stomps forward, getting great connections in with all these gaunts. Why did he move backwards? He could have kept getting more really good connections on these gaunts. He likes backing up too much.
What?
And he pops all of his brutes. Yeah, what? I'm with you on that one. Cabbage death noise animation sound. I don't know. I'm just a caster. I'm sure there's a good reason for it that didn't happen. I just think he could have gotten a lot more efficient of a trade there. Oh, and alright, Nightfall Infestation does drop on a big number of these fiends. Superstone also drops down for Theory to shoo the fiends away, and the fiends are going to get attacked by so many imps. The imps get pulled and start to do a little bit of work on the fiends, but the fiends do back away. A lot of them survive, but it's not like they did a whole lot. Feels like all the imps that were there before are still there now. Alright, meat farm, meat farm, meat farm, meat farm. Theory, tell me you have too many imps without telling me you have too many imps. Alright, Theory's scouting fiends get taken out. And Ruskov, yeah, Ruskov is just getting his shrine started here on the hit for his fifth. I don't know. We'll call it a fifth. What? And Ruskov leaves the game. Is that it? I didn't see a GG. It's not like there was a fight, and alright, the supplies were pretty similar here. Alright. Yeah, I guess Ruskov just left the game. Theory wins 3-2. Bit of a strange end to this series, but GG's, guys.